Hi everybody, John Cooper here, and I just wanted to put out a bit of a personal message to those that follow me on Facebook and that have probably noticed that I'm pretty fired up about this referendum that's going on in Nanaimo regarding the proposed event center, and just wanted to provide some background as to how my opinion's been formed. Those that know me well know that for the last 7+ years, I've been on the volunteered on the board of directors for the Downtown Nanaimo Business Improvement Association, and spent the last 3 terms as the president of that board of directors. That's the organization tasked with revitalization of the downtown. So I certainly have a lot of background on some of the challenges of that area, as well. My day-to-day, my non-volunteer hat is selling this community to the world. I sell Vancouver Island for a living. I sell Nanaimo for a living, and I've spent the last 10 years trying to attract people to live and work here on Vancouver Island. And I'll obviously have my family right here in Nanaimo. Own an office building right in downtown Nanaimo, a home in downtown Nanaimo, and spend a lot of my own personal time in downtown Nanaimo. I've got two daughters, both born in Nanaimo, and so it's really important to me that that we as a community get this right. And when you're looking at spending $80 million on anything, be it an event center or whatever idea, we as a community need to make sure that we're getting what we want out of that investment. And so that's the concept of opportunity cost that really leans me heavily towards the no side. When I look at what the event center does for our community in terms of its attractiveness to people that don't live here, and its ability to establish Nanaimo as a destination, because we've really done a poor job of that, and one only needs to spend some time in Nanaimo on a long weekend to realize that it gets very quiet here when Parksville and Comox, Courtenay, and Victoria, and a lot of the competitive communities that I would consider competitors to Nanaimo are doing very well on the destination development side. And I don't believe that a WHL anchored event center really moves the meter in any substantial way for destination development. That's not one of our community strengths, is how attractive we are as an entertainment destination, and I don't think the event center really moves the meter for our pursuit of destination development, nor does it play to any of our core competitive advantages as a community. People that have spoken with me about this know, I believe Nanaimo has a few sustainable competitive advantages, and most notably is ultra convenient access to Vancouver and Victoria, combined with ultra convenient access to everything that the natural environment of Vancouver Island has to offer, combined with a very affordable lifestyle. That's really what separates this community from everywhere else, and we really want to play to our strengths. And building another WHL anchored arena really just puts us on the same page as Prince George and other communities that don't have anything else to offer relative to what Nanaimo has to offer. I'm sure they have lots to offer. I'm not saying anything negative about Prince George, but I know that they don't have the harbor that we have. I know that that they don't have ultra convenient access to the 2 greatest entertainment draws in Western Canada, Vancouver, British Columbia, and Victoria, British Columbia. We certainly do. The other big challenge I've got is with the projections being made by our city leadership, both staff and council, on what the attendance projections are going to be for this facility. If you go through them in a little bit more detail, even the city's most pessimistic projections, by any comparable standard, are extremely optimistic. And obviously that supports their yes vote of not having an impact on taxes, but if they're wrong, you could see this have quite a substantial impact on taxes, and if not directly on property taxes, certainly on the community's ability to take advantage of other opportunities that will improve our destination development, that plays to our core competitive advantages. Things like expanding upon the waterfront, things like investing more in downtown, things like rolling out the red carpet for projects like the Hilton Hotel. You know, I was part of the South Downtown Waterfront Initiative, Charette, and when we went through a lot of the ideas for this land, and I know a lot of the people in support of this project look at it as an impetus for furthering that plan, and I support the idea of doing whatever we can to speed up the development of that area. And when I look at the $10 million being proposed in infrastructure improvements to support the development in that area, I think we should go ahead with those, regardless of whether this event center goes through. That $10 million in infrastructure improvements absolutely should be supported. But let's keep our 70 million in our pocket and really get a more thoughtful plan about this event center or other ideas that will make our community more attractive to families and technology companies, and will move the meter on destination development. You know, we're going to proposing to spend $80 million on an event center and a blank check in terms of our subsidies to the ongoing operations of that facility, and this could become a massive burden on taxpayers. And so when we come up with better ideas, we're not going to be able to take advantage of them. You know, and all of this comes in the context of our current staff leadership and council leadership. And when you look at this, this is the largest infrastructure investment that the community has ever made, at a time when community confidence in staff leadership and council has probably never been lower. And so to me it seems like a bad timing to move forward with a massive community decision at a time when the community's confidence in their leadership, both at the staff level and the council level, is not where it should be. So anyway, if you want to talk more about this with me, I'd love to talk more, and you can reach me through Facebook, you can message me, or I'm very easy to get a hold of. And I thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this today.